Hey guys, welcome to today's class. So hopefully you're warmed up and stretched off now, having done the warm-up. So what we're going to be working on today is a little build-up drill. So just working one technique at a time, and each technique will repeat 10 times. Okay, so we're going to start off in our open stance, feet shoulder width apart. We'll go left leg forwards to begin with. Got our hands up. Our left hand is the furthest one forward, so this is our jab, okay? We're just going to work on throwing 10 jabs by themselves, okay? So with those direct punches, we're going straight from our shoulder, straight to the target, okay? Our fist is kind of turning, drilling that shot in as it's coming in, okay? To help with the power in the shot a little bit as well, take a little stand forwards, just so you can use your body weight as well to push forwards and get a bit more momentum behind that punch. And what we'll do in between is we'll just be bouncing our toes, okay? Good to get in the habit of always being nice and light on our feet while we're waiting, okay? That's the time we catch our breath, and when we're doing the punches and the kicks, that's when we're actually working, okay? Bouncing on your toes is just your recovery. So, let's start off left leg forwards, bouncing on your toes, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, change stance, right leg forwards, and we'll do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay, you can relax there now. So make sure when you do all these punches, you're getting that retraction in. So as soon as it goes out, pulling it straight back in. Okay, so you're really kind of good snap on that punch. You're never kind of leaving that hand out there or dropping it down afterwards. It goes straight out, straight back to your chin, so that you can guard and you can punch with the other hand as well. Okay, so next we're going to go with the cross. So the rear hand. If we go back to left leg forwards, open stance again, going with that rear hand, again direct punch coming from my shoulder to the target. Okay, with this one, we need to make sure we're turning our shoulder enough. I'll show you from the side. As we do that punch, our shoulder is turning, and that allows us to get a little bit more reach. Okay, and also allows us to transfer our body weight up through our leg, which pivots through our shoulder into the target as well, so we get a little bit more power into it. Okay, so that cross there. So we're going to throw the jab first of all, and then throw the cross. So notice as I'm doing this, my feet are pivoting, jab, cross. So without the punches, we're just going 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Okay, jab, cross. And again, the hands are snapping back to your chin, ready to go for the next strike. Okay guys, so we'll go 10 this time with the jab and the cross. So left leg forwards, bounce on your toes, guard up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right leg forwards. We go the same again, so now the right hand's a jab, left hand's a cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good, relax there. Right, now we're going to bring the legs to the party. So if we're back to left leg forwards, our left leg is going to be our lead leg. So we're going to throw a lead leg front kick, so our knee comes up to our chest. That's our chamber position. Depending on what kick you're doing, different chambers. Side kick out to the side, front kick out to the front, roundhouse kick, usually at an angle. So the front kick off the lead leg, bring that knee up, and then we're going to kick with the bottom of our foot, so our toes will be pointed up. Okay, the bit of the foot that's kind of connecting with the target could be the ball of your foot there. So that same bit when we stand on our tiptoes, that should be the bit that's connecting with the target. So we'll go through our jab cross as we did before, and then we bring that lead leg up and throw the front kick. Jab, cross, front kick. Now, after your cross, your weight is kind of forward, so you're going to have to pull it back, and as you throw that knee up, really push your hips forwards, okay? If you push your hips forwards, that'll allow you to push that kick out a little bit further and a little bit stronger, okay? Again, transferring that weight up through your body, straight forwards, okay? So 3 nice, straight, direct techniques to start off with. Jab, cross, front kick. Again, we go for 10 on the left leg, 10 on the right leg. So everybody, left leg forwards, bouncing on your toes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right leg forwards. And here we go again. 1. So now on the right leg, for the kick. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good job. 6. 7. Get a few more in there. 8. 9. Last one. 10. And relax there. Good job. Okay. Get a quick drink if you need it. I think I'll take this opportunity. Okay. So, now what we're going to do, as I said, we've thrown 3 direct techniques. Direct techniques traveling straight from me to the target, quickest way possible. Okay? They're always good for speed, okay? But if you want a bit more power, sometimes you have to take the long way around. An indirect technique. So in this case, we're going to throw a hook punch. So the hook punch is going to come around from the side. Now, inevitably, because it's coming around before it's hitting the target, it's traveling a little bit further. Because it's traveling further, it's a little bit slower. So you're sacrificing some of the speed, but you're getting more power into that punch. Okay? So as we throw that punch, coming out again from the chin, out to the side, shoulder, elbow, wrist all on line, and throwing that around. Also notice my hip turns again, so we're transferring that body weight up through us, up through our body, in our legs, in our hips, up through our core, into our arm, and throwing that punch. Because if we just stand still, throw our arm like that, there's not a lot of power behind that. Okay, our arms are relatively small compared to the rest of our body, so we really need to use your whole body when you're throwing these punches. So that hook punch comes around from the side, like so. Now, if you throw that hook punch, you can do it with your thumb up, which I prefer. You can also throw it with your hand to the side, okay? That's up to you, which one you prefer to do. There's many debates. If you just Google hook punches on YouTube, there's like thousands of debates about what is the right way to throw a hook punch. As with anything in kickboxing, really, it's what works best for you is really what matters, okay? So you just use what you prefer. Okay, so I prefer the thumb up, so I'm going to be using that. So this is going to come after the front kick. So we've got our jab, cross, lead leg front kick, lead hand hook. Okay, so that hook is coming off the left hand when the left leg forwards. So jab on the left, cross on the right, front kick on the left leg, hook punch on the left hand. Okay, and then obviously the other way around when we go right leg forwards. So our lead hand and our lead leg is doing most of the techniques apart from that cross, which is coming off the backhand. Okay, again a cross, like I was saying, sacrificing the speed for the power. Obviously a jab is a little bit faster than a cross because it's closer to our target, it doesn't have as far to travel, but the cross has more power in it. Okay, build up that momentum. So what we're going to be doing, again, 10 on the left leg, 10 on the right leg, jab, cross, front kick, hook, punch. Okay guys, I've waffled on long enough, hopefully you're ready to go for this next set. Okay, so left leg forwards, bouncing on your toes, and let's go. Jab, cross, front kick, hook. That's 1, 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Right leg forwards. Now we're going again on the other side. 1. So now the right hand in the hook. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Couple more. 9. Good. Nice and fast. Here we go. Last one. 10. And relax. Good job. Okay. Adding on the next technique. Let's get a quick drink of water. Now, if you've got a pad drill, if you've got a pad holder for this drill, that's great. They get a chance to hit you now. If you don't have anybody to hold pads, you'll just have to imagine. What we're going to be doing is a cover. So, if we go back to left leg forwards, and we just go from the hook that we've thrown, from here, now somebody's going to try and hit us on the opposite side of the head. So our hook, we threw with the left hand, our lead hand, and our rear hand is going to come up and cover our head. Okay, as if somebody's trying to throw a hook punch themselves and hit us in the side of the head. So, where that glove goes is beside your head. Okay, don't try and preempt the punch and block it before it gets to your head. Sometimes I see people putting a hand out here to block. If you do that, then your opponent's just going to bring their hook around the side and still hit you. Okay, so that glove has to be beside your head in order for you to actually be totally safe. Okay, now you want your elbow tucked in as well. You don't want it sticking out here because they might decide instead of punching you in your head, they're going to go to the body. So if your elbow's tucked in, at least then if they do go to your body, all you need to do, tiny movement down there to block it. Okay? Just that tiny little movement between the head block and the body block. But if your elbow is out to the side, there's a much bigger movement to try and close down that punch. Okay? So keep your elbow tucked in. Also, as you block, turn away from it slightly, just so you're absorbing that impact. Okay? So we cover, just turning a little bit to absorb that. Okay, so the whole thing, we've got our jab, cross, front kick, hook kick, cover. Okay, so again, on that last 2 punches, we're finding our body moving like this, just like we did with the jab, cross, hook, cover. Okay, a little bit more exaggerated when we throw that hook than it was for the jab, which is more of a forward movement, but we're still turning that foot a little bit. Okay. So, again, 10 on each side, 10 left leg forwards, 10 right leg forwards. So guys, left leg forwards, bouncing on your toes, guard up, and 1, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. Start off nice and slow. 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. 3, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. 4, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. 5, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. Okay, start speeding up a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change steps, right leg forwards. And here we go. Nice and slow to begin with, just to get used to it. 1, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. There you go. It takes a couple just to get recalibrated. 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. 3, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover. 4, 5, good, okay. Start speeding up, getting comfortable with that. 6, 7, 8, I've got the wrong way around. Do that again. 8, hook, cover. That's it. 9, last one. 10. Excellent, good job. Okay, quick drink again. Right. So after that, how long we got? Good. Plenty of time. So after our cover, so if we just go from the hook again, back to the left leg forwards, throw that hook, and we've covered. So our weight is again on our lead leg, okay? So you find as you're pivoting, your weight is shifting from your back leg to your lead leg, okay? Through that hook from our lead leg onto the back leg, we covered, bring that weight back onto our lead leg, okay? So you always find it's best to throw punches from whichever leg has the most weight on it. Okay, so if I've got my weight on my left leg, it's best to throw a punch with my left hand so I can get kind of most force into it. If I do it the other way around, if I've got my weight on my left leg and I try and throw a punch with my right hand, it's really hard for me to get any power into that punch because I'm trying to push off a back leg that's kind of weightless. It doesn't really have much connection with the ground. Okay, so after we've done that cover and our weight's on our lead leg, it makes sense to throw a lead hand punch. So we're going to throw an uppercut straight up. Okay, now you're punching somebody underneath the chin. So cover away and then sink down into your knees a little bit and throw that uppercut straight up. So the palm of your hand should be facing you as your glove travels up. Okay, so cover, sink down, uppercut. So the whole thing together is your jab, cross, lead leg front kick, lead hand hook, cover, uppercut. Okay, so again, we'll go 10 on the left leg, 10 on the right leg. So guys, left leg forwards, bouncing on the spot, guard up, get ready, and 1, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, and 9 blank there. 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 3, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 4, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 5, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. Good. Okay, if you're getting comfortable with it, now we can speed up a little bit. 6, 7, 8, that's it. 9, and 10. Okay, change stance, right leg forwards. Here we go. 1, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut on the right hand now. 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 3, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 4, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. 5, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut. Alright, you go a little bit faster. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job. Okay, grab yourself a drink. Quick break. Right, so after we've thrown the uppercut punch, you should find, if we just go from that hook cover, uppercut, again, our weight should be on this back leg, okay? Notice, let's take a step back. As I throw that uppercut punch, going down on that lead leg, punching up, our heels lifting off the floor, our foot's flat on the floor and our back leg. That means all our weight is back here, meaning all my power in my next punch is going to come off this hand. So we're just going to throw a nice straight cross, same as the second punch we did at the start with the jab cross. So throwing that cross straight off there again, okay? So we did the jab cross at the start, and we're doing the uppercut cross to finish with, okay? So just remembering the bits in between. Jab, cross, front kick, lead hand hook, cover, uppercut, cross. Okay guys, so again, start off really nice and slow, really exaggerate these movements when we're pivoting on our feet, when we're pushing that kick out, okay? Exaggerate everything, and then when you go a little bit faster, just keep that technique, okay? Once you combine good technique with good speed, that's when you get the power, okay? Without one of those factors, you don't get any power in those punches or kicks. So, we'll go back to left leg forwards, 10 on each side, bouncing on your toes, guard up, get ready. And 1, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross. 2, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross. 3, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross. 4. Five. Okay, we'll speed up a little bit. 6. Whoop, try that last one. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And right leg forwards. Here we go again. Kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And then time. Okay, relax there, get a drink. Okay, just got time for one more set. So the last technique we're going to add on, we've not done much kicking, so we're going to add on a rear leg roundhouse to finish. Okay, so this will be taking up a little bit of space if you've just got like a meter in front of you, or if you've got somebody holding the pads for you again, they're just going to have to take a little step back for you to do this kick. So after you've thrown that last cross, okay, our weight is now on our lead leg. So instead of throwing a punch on our lead hand, what we're going to do is just going to allow our momentum to travel forwards. And in order to do that, obviously, if we're going to travel forwards and bring our hips around, our foot needs to turn. Okay, so this standing foot needs to pivot around as we come around. So now my toes are pointing back the way I came. All right. Your chamber comes up as you do that, so I'll throw my cross, my chamber comes up and around into that roundhouse position, where I've got my knee pointing up in the direction I want to kick, and my toes curled back towards my butt. Okay, so I'm bringing that cross punch, pivot around, bring the chamber up into position, and then, and only then, once you've come around, you throw that kick out into the roundhouse and bring it back in. Okay, I say then and only then because if you throw that kick from here and start straightening the leg, the weight of your foot throws you off balance, you lose that momentum, and the kick is rubbish. Okay, so you need to hold that chamber in into the last second. Slow motion, I'm just bringing it around and then kicking as that knee comes around. A good kind of guide for where your knee wants to be is just past the center line. Okay, if I'm drawing a center line up the middle here, then my knee just wants to come just past it. Okay, reason for that is if my knee stops in line, then my foot stops when it hits the target. Okay, you want your knee past the center line so your foot goes through the target. Alright, anytime I'm teaching guys to hit pads, always imagine you're punching or you're kicking about 6 inches or a foot through the pad, okay? And that way you're getting full power into it and not kind of holding back, just tapping the pads. Okay, same with that kick, so bring your knee around through the target so your foot goes through it as well. So, the full thing together should look like this, with your jab, cross, lead leg front kick, lead hand hook, cover on the back, lead hand uppercut, cross, rear leg roundhouse. So you notice on that last one, I'm just replacing my hand with my foot, okay? Hand fires out, let that body come around, and the foot replaces as it comes around, okay? So that's our last drill we're going to do, 10 on each side, left leg and right leg. So we'll start with left leg forwards, open stance, guard up, bouncing on toes, nice and slow to begin with. 1, jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross, rear leg roundhouse, and back. 2, good. If I'm going too fast for you, just stop the video, I'll replay it. 3, good job. 4, what am I doing? Start again. Hook, cover, uppercut, cross, rear leg round. So that's it. 5, 6, hook, uppercut, cross, rear leg round. Good. Don't worry if you get confused. Happens to the best of us. 7, sometimes just going slow makes it harder. 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay. Right leg forwards. Last 10, here we go. Jab, cross, front kick, hook, cover, uppercut, cross, rear leg roundhouse for the left leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, keep your hands tight when you get that roundhouse kick. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, best one, 10. And time. Good job, okay. Relax there, guys. Take your gloves off. Time to stretch out, well done. Okay, shake out those arms. Left arm down your back. Push your elbow down. Or pull it down if you can reach. Change arms. And relax there. Feet shoulder width apart. Toes pointing forwards. Just turn left, right. And then hold it all the way to the left. And then slowly around the other way. Hold that. back to the front, cross your arms over, lean forwards, just let your elbows dangle down to your feet. And then point your left elbow to your right foot. And right elbow to your left foot. Back up, lean back slightly. Good job. And then bend your knees down into like a horse stance position. And just push your knees out wide. And then straighten your left leg. Point your toes up. Use your elbow into your foot to get extra stretch there as well. Change sides. And let's sit down. Feet together. And we'll shake out our knees. And then push them all the way down to the floor. Knees up there. Good job. Over into our hip flexor stretch. So back foot flat on the floor and lead foot out like this. If you want more of a stretch, just step out a bit further. Let's just sink in there, let your hips push forwards and down. And then change legs. Relax there, back up onto your feet. Put our left foot behind us, stretch out our quads. And change legs. And relax there. Feet a little bit wider apart, kind of double shoulder width. Turn your left foot, bend your knee. Keep your right foot flat on the floor, pointing forwards. And then turn your right foot, lift your heel off the floor, sink in there. And put your arms up as well for extra stretch. And we'll ease up there, over to the other side. Again, toes pointing forwards. Right foot turn to the right. Bend the knee. And then turn that back foot. Heel off the floor. Sink into that. And relax. Good. Right, well done everyone. Shake out those legs. Feet together, hands by your side, and bow. Well done. Hope you enjoyed that pre-recorded class. Once you're done, make sure you rehydrate, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.